It's springtime, which means it's getting really, really close to farmers market time. So we thought we'd do a quick video on some resources for you for getting started with your farmers market. There were actually only 1,700 farmers markets in 1994, and today there are 500% more than that. There's almost 8,500. And when I was searching online, I found a really great resource for farmers markets, and we're going to show you this website, and it's the National Farmers Market Directory. And we'll have a link right up here on the screen. And what I liked about this directory is that it's very easy to navigate. Let's go ahead and just navigate through some screens here. On the home page, you'll see Browse. If you just hit that Browse link, it goes to a list of all the states in the United States. And if you push on the link, all of the farmers markets are listed in alphabetical order. So let me just show you how that directory works. We're in Washington State, so if I push on that link to Washington State, we have 169 farmers markets in Washington State alone. If I go down to, we're in Liberty Lake, Washington, so if I go down, we actually have a farmers market 2 blocks down the road. So that's very close. If I push on the Liberty Lake link, it'll come up listed at the top, but it doesn't just list the Liberty Lake farmers market on this page. It lists all the farmers markets that are close by. We happen to have a website for our farmers market, so if you push on that, all the information is there on what their rules are, because a lot of farmers markets have different rules, and you want to sign up as soon as you can if you haven't already done that, because a lot of farmers markets will fill up. So it's a great resource. It has more farmers markets listed than anything else I could find on the web, and it's very well organized. So what we want to do is give you some best practices, and we get this information from several different sources. A lot of our customers tell us what's working at the farmers market. You can also find the information that we're going to talk about in our Coffee Crafters Made Easy book. If you haven't downloaded that already, you can do that on our website through the resource page. One of the things you want to do to stand out at the farmers market, and this might create a lot more work for you, but if you had a banner across the top of your booth that said fresh roasted coffee or fresh roasted this morning, that's going to create some buzz. Now, why would you want to do that? Those of you that are coffee roasters know what fresh roasted coffee smells like right out of the hopper, right? So if you fresh roast that coffee in the morning, people are going to smell something in coffee that they've never smelt before. So that's very important. You can do that on a banner. You can do that on an A-frame out front with your origins listed on there. The other thing that you want to do at the farmers market, remember why you're there. You're there to create customers, not just at the farmers market, but throughout the year, because farmers markets usually don't last all year. Provide fresh roasted samples. I would suggest not doing any more than 4 samples by 4 carafes. And you want to give away some very small samples in very small cups. Now, why would you want to do that? You don't want to give somebody a cup of coffee to drink because they're just going to walk away. But if you give them a very small sample, you're going to talk to them and educate them about the different flavors that you have available, because you're there to educate your customers. Another thing that you want to do is concentrate on giving them information that they can understand, because you might be a coffee roaster and you know about fresh roasted coffee. Many of the people that walk through will not, so educate them about fresh roasted coffee. It doesn't last more than 3 days before it starts that downhill slide. It's good for 10 days, roasted fresh. So put together some educational resources. If you want to, put together an educational handout that you can give them just on information on coffee.